Only a few days away from September, but it does feel like midsummer outside. Chief Meteorologist Adam Mussett has a first check of the forecast. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Jeff, that's right. Temperatures this afternoon in the mid-90s. When you combine the heat with the humidity, it feels like it's almost 100 degrees. Another heat advisory has been issued for tomorrow between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. by the National Weather Service. And once again, you want to limit strenuous outdoor activity and stay hydrated. Highs tomorrow in the lower 90s. So, again, rather hot even for this time of year. 94, that's our air temperature in Lima. It's 95 degrees in Fort Jennings, 93 now in Bluffton. On the radar and satellite composite, we're dry area-wide. Some showers and storms, though, showing up to the northwest. Some of this activity will try to drift southeastward. The chance of a thunderstorm late tonight after midnight locally. Hot and humid tomorrow, another storm possible. Showers and storms Friday, then more comfortable for the weekend. We'll track temperatures and more. That's coming up. Jeff.
All right, thank you, Adam. Well, late word this afternoon that both sides have now agreed to the rules for the first presidential debate, including muted mics and no audience. It comes as both candidates sharpen their attacks and pick up the pace of their campaigns.
Well, this Trump-Harris debate is supposed to be 2 weeks from today, but that stage could be empty if the two sides don't come to terms pretty quickly. Former President Trump at Arlington National Cemetery yesterday, honoring those lost during the disastrous U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan 3 years ago. Vice President Kamala Harris has been largely out of the spotlight since last week's Democratic convention. But both sides are sparring over the ground rules of what could be their only debate, scheduled for September 10th.
You know, the deal was we keep the same rules. Now all of a sudden they want to make a change in the rules because she can't answer questions.
Harris wants to toss the microphone rule that Biden had fought for in the last debate, muting the candidate who wasn't speaking.
We want that opportunity for the American people to see Donald Trump for who he is. Not censored, not muted, but the unfettered guy that he is going to be if he becomes president again.
The Harris team may be trying to set up moments like this from her debate 4 years ago with then Vice President Mike Pence.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh
speaking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait.
I'm speaking. If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation, okay?
She's going to say things about the Trump administration that Trump is going to consider vastly untrue, get under his skin, and hope to throw him into a tirade.
In the meantime, Harris's strategy is about avoiding missteps, hoping to ride a wave of Democratic enthusiasm that now has her up 1.5 points over Trump in the Real Clear Politics average of polls. But most polls still show that this is all within the margin of error, even as Harris builds some momentum in a handful of swing states. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
The students in the Children's Developmental Center get some needed items before their school year starts. The Lima Memorial Auxiliary donating various items to the center through the annual supply drive. The center located inside the health system and serves young kids with developmental disabilities. The annual supply drive is a way that the Lima Memorial Associates can help out the program by providing needed snacks, school supplies, and paper products.
Oh my gosh, it's so helpful to help us get ready to start our school year next week. We are primarily funded through donations, grants, those kinds of things. So things like this really help just ease our burden of trying to figure out how we're going to make our year successful. And we're just so grateful for the support of all the hospital staff and volunteers.
There are 30 students enrolled in the Children's Developmental Center this school year, which starts classes on September 4th.